Brother Eye, give me an update on the team at Gorilla City.
I cannot do that, Bruce Wayne of Earth.
Why not?
Because I am not Brother Eye.
I am Brainiac. You cannot regain control. Over the past days, Brother Eye has been absorbed into my neural network. It is now an extension of my mind. You, a fragile human, captured and imprisoned a fully developed male Kryptonian.
Maybe I'm not so fragile.
I mean, he didn't do it, the other Superman
you
did.
You harnessed advanced sciences, nanotechnology, satellite communications, interdimensional transits. I am taking these tools from you.
Why?
The Kryptonian belongs to me. And soon, so will your planet.
Please do a shot of his butt. Embrace your inner Schumacher. Do it. Damn it. Interesting. So I assume all the characters are just going to have to be on the move from here on out. Because the Batcave's been compromised. I assume there's no watchtower. And if there is, Brainiac could probably just shoot that out of the sky.
Great Hera. Where else besides Metropolis?
Gotham, Beijing, Moscow. So many cities. All at once.
It's him. Who, Kara? Who is it?
We need to get Cal. Now!
So I wonder if that ending of Injustice 1 was a bit of a red herring or not. Because it seemed like he still had his powers in here. That's what the last shot was implying. But it seems like that's gonna be a moot point here. Like that might as well just have never happened.
You're wearing the suit. Am I in trouble again?
Brainiac, what can you tell me?
How do you know that name?
You're afraid of him. He's invading. He says you belong to him.
Brainiac killed my parents. He blew up Krypton.
You never mentioned that before. How do I beat him?
You can't. Not without me.
I'll find a way.
This is my fight, Bruce! You need me! Bruce! Bruce! Bruce!
That's very clearly like, hey, the last chapter of the game is gonna be Superman versus Brainiac. But I mean, it makes sense. It's not like Batman's just gonna trust him and let him out. Look at that. When Luthor is investigating climate change, you know something's up.
Need a hand, Dr. Randall?
I don't know, Barry. Satlink's out. Internet and phone are down. Maybe this old ham can help us. You fitting in okay? People treating you well?
Let's just say people here aren't thrilled to live in close quarters with the Flash, convicted regime criminal.
Pardoned regime criminal. Give it time. They'll come around. LW base. Are you there?
Dr. Randall? Thank God. Cops are down everywhere. These spaceships showed up, driving the broad army on the city. They're killing everyone. I'm not sure how long it can...
LW base. How fast can you get to Metropolis?
My pardon agreement was pretty clear on no powers.
You think that matters when aliens are invading? You helped tear down the regime, Barry. That's why Mr. Wayne asked me to take you on. And if Batman thinks
I think if there's anyone who could use their powers without anyone noticing, it would be Barry Allen. Jesus. Like, what does this have to do with conserving knowledge, Brainiac? I think Brainiac is supposed to be really smart, but I think in a lot of ways he's very dumb. Oh god, I don't know. Something about that Flash design rubs me the wrong way.
As predicted, Barry Allen has returned to action.
The task force is ready. I'll enjoy this.
I do not care how good of a shot you are. There's absolutely no way you were ever shooting the Flash. That doesn't happen. It doesn't make any sense.
Nice aim, Deadshot.
Just get the job done.
That knee ain't healing super fast at absolute zero.
Oh, this could be a problem here.
Look around!
Yeah, crazy day. Kinda like when Superman went nuts and you went right along with him.
Punish me later. We have to help these innocent people.
The same innocent people who cheered Superman when he executed my friends? My sister?
I'm sorry, Cold. But you never hurt civilians. You're better than that.
Yeah, Cold's a good guy. Sort of. Not really, but
Once
he kind
upon
of
a
is.
time I was.
I assume the leg isn't going to play into this fight at all. Now, I haven't played as the Flash yet in this game. I'm assuming he's kind of similar to how he was in the first game. Kinda. I could see some differences, but it's not too noticeable. Whoa, okay, that was great. Yeah, alright, I'm thinking that I'm liking the Flash way better in this game.
Next time, try stretching first.
Ow. Can I throw him into it? Nope. Let's see. Damn it. See, I like, this is one of the ones that makes me go, they just didn't care about making these make sense anymore. Like, this one is just so absurd. This one's good. I don't know which one I like better, actually. This one or the one from the first game. They're both equally, like, cool. I think that one has the edge just because of the dinosaur and the fact that you beat him into his old self. Like, the past self. That's a great touch. So, alright. I'm liking the Flash so far.
Guess we both let each other down.
I just think the Flash is one of those characters you can't really put into a situation like this and into a story like this because there's not very many things he can't get out of. Like, he could right now just go around the world and rescue every single person that needs help, and it wouldn't be a problem. I also like how, oh, that's actually pretty appropriate. I was gonna say, Catwoman's the Ocelot of this series, and it makes sense because she's a cat.
Thanks, Kitty. I was hoping you was Bruce's mole.
For all the good it did.
Grodd never trusted me enough to share the whole alien invasion plan.
We gotta help Dinah and Ollie.
We will. First, we need to get back to Gotham, if there's anything left of it.
See, all you have to do to fix this Flash design is get rid of the lightning bolts on his face. Just make them smaller, and in the Flash logo, put the white in the circle. And then you've got a way better Flash design. Is this the Matrix? What's happening?
What's with you, Lawton? You should be fighting this invasion.
Got no choice. Grodd put a nano explosive in my head. His paws on the trigger.
Well, why don't we just vibrate our hand real fast, grab the nano machine, son,
So
and then there you go.
I gotta do Grodd's dirty work.
I'm pretty sure that's Matthew Mercer. I don't know what that does. that was a good one. I like that move. How did I do that like running stance thing? Quantum tunneling. Alright, I immediately now need to know what the hell quantum tunneling is. Is that it? No.
Easiest paycheck ever.
Oh no. He's the Deathstroke of this game. No. See, that doesn't make too much sense. Like, when you go into that little real speedy, fast thing, and they fall down, there's not a whole lot you can do about that. I like that little anime pose he does before he does this. Like, come on, that's a damn good animation right there. That's one of the best, I would say. Stop that, you. No. God damn it. This is going almost exactly like the first game, where like some of the fights I just lose the first time, and then the second time it's just like way smoother. How do I do that? I keep accidentally doing that move. Oh shit. Hold on. Oh, I really wanted to end it with just like a really anticlimactic punch to his gut.
I know. It's just business.
Oh, yes!
Grodd said you couldn't resist a good crisis. Eobard Thawne? You don't belong here.
And miss the return of Barry Allen?
Oh, that's amazing. The return of Barry Allen's a really good story, too. I don't know if that's what they're referencing there, but I am so happy that Reverse Flash is in this right now. I knew he was in the game, I just didn't think he'd be in the story, because he's a weird, like, DLC costume for the Flash. They're not that fast, if I'm being completely honest. I like how immediately when they got into Gotham it was just dark. Gotham is probably just in a perpetual state of like, just nighttime.
long way from the future to hurt you, Barry. But this timeline, it's all wrong.
So go back to your own time, Reverse Flash.
Think I haven't tried? Your regime buddies killed one of my ancestors. And now I'm trapped in a paradox. I can never go home. At least
That's interesting.
I can hurt you!
That's a cool little concept there. But now this is just a mirror match. And I guess that's the best thing probably about this game not happening in like both universes, is that we won't have those like dumb mirror matches anymore. Other than stuff like this, which I'm sure isn't going to happen all that often. The only one I could see like this would be this one. Fuck. Who are the other characters? Supergirl has a Power Girl outfit. Hal Jordan has a Jon Stewart costume. Oh, that's amazing! Oh my god. That's the best. Right, now I'm moving this fight somewhere else. If I would stop jumping over people, that would be great. God damn it. Eobard, get over there. This is like, it's the biggest problem so far, is that every single time I try and move the fight, I just start fucking losing. Like, really badly. Kinda wish he had a different animation. The Reverse Flash, specifically the Eobard Thawne version, this one, is probably one of my favorite supervillains, like, of all time in comic books. Him and Sinestro are, I think, the two best villains that have, like, really ever existed in comic books. They're really great. And I wish that they didn't take Sinestro out of this game, because then I could have had two of my favorite characters, you know, in this game, which would have been really cool. God damn it, that would have done it too.
Don't know how many more reunions I can take.
Guess I could come back later.
Hal? No, not today.
Nice to see you too, Barry.
Whose dead hand you pry that ring from?
You know it doesn't work that way. The ring chose me.
Even after you bailed on the Guardians to join the Sinestro Corps?
The Guardians locked me up. But they also trained me to overcome my fears. I earned the second chance they gave me.
There's just absolutely zero consequences for anyone's actions in the first game. Like, that's a weak explanation as to why he's here. They could have done something better, like, hey, the Brainiac threat is too big, we need someone like Hal Jordan, you know, to protect the core or whatever. That would have been perfectly fine as an explanation. Also, yeah, I'm kind of glad they got rid of Adam Baldwin, because he was not right for Green Lantern. Steve Blum is also just way better. Steve Blum's just way better than anyone, really. Hal is kind of similar to the first game. He's got some different moves. He's not exactly the same, but he feels similar. There's not a whole lot you can really do with Green Lantern, I guess, in a fighting game.
Hard to fight a red blur, isn't it?
Not really when you don't use your super speed for a lot of these moves. Yeah, that was great. His animation goes on way too long, so I'm glad we skipped that. Not that this one doesn't go on an equally long amount of time. That is so great.
I paid for my crimes. Then let's end it, here and now.
What? Is he gonna kill him? What a dumb thing to say. I now know that I will never ever move a fight in this entire game to a different location. It's just not gonna happen.
I'm trying to make things right. I betrayed my core, planet, and my friends. That's the worst part.
All day I've been reminded how I failed to be a hero. How hard it's gonna be to regain people's trust. Guess we're both on that path.
We have a long way to go, Barry. It'd be a lot easier if we were together.
Do it. These two are such good buds. Do it.